I know I don't want to.
Sir, I'm not
How do you know about what happened?
Because I know, because I talked to the gentleman, and I also know if the police were involved. So, and the police called me personally.
Who called you personally?
The Tonawanda Police Department.
What was their name? Miss
I
Talking.
don't know, sir, but they called you or not. You did. Go ahead.
Are you picking up a car for the state police?
Yes, we are. We're picking up a vehicle. Okay, so the police called. You were parked on somebody else's property that it didn't belong. The person came.
Okay, now I got permission to park there, so that was a false thing they filled up.
You want your card? It's $200 cash as of today.
You said what doesn't matter?
The Tonawanda police called and said you did not belong there.
Who said that?
The town of Tonawanda police.
Can you tell me who so I can?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Because I don't know. The town of Tonawanda police called here. They told me that there is a car there that doesn't belong there and asked us to go get it.
So let's start with your vehicle, okay? We did not tow your vehicle.
So now this is what I say when I say the games. You should let me start because I'm coming with a complaint, with all due respect. Before I parked my vehicle in this driveway, I spoke to the neighbors. And I got it on video footage of him lying and also the officer lying.
Okay, that's not true. The homeowner called us.
Okay. Well, he lied to you. That's not the homeowner, and I would like to see proof. Like you just said, time out. You just said the neighbor cannot. Can you repeat that one more time? The neighbor can't what?
The neighbor cannot give you permission to park in somebody else's driveway.
That's the neighbor. Okay. So I would like my vehicle out of the stores. The neighbor called the police, not the homeowner. You might want to do your research, but go ahead.
The homeowner.
No, it's not the homeowner, sir.
Is the one that towed your vehicle.
That's not the homeowner.
Okay, well, I'm not going to argue that.
I'm just telling you.
The tow agency wouldn't have towed it if they didn't have a signed piece of paper.
By the neighbor. That man lives next door. You should do your research. I have the video footage. He's standing on his lawn. Also, your officer is standing on the neighbor's lawn, not the lawn of the so-called homeowner.
Well, so let's take one thing at a time. We did not tow your vehicle. The homeowner did. So I
got the video footage of your officer telling the tow truck to go. He was going to release my vehicle, but the officer told him to tow it. When I told your officer to call the supervisor, because I know I'm explaining to him on camera. I'm telling him what you're doing is wrong. You can't tow my vehicle. Call your supervisor. He refused to call his supervisor. I asked him 5 times. Call your supervisor. I have it on video. He refuses. Then I explained the situation to him on camera. So I'm making him aware of the law. He can't say he doesn't know in court. You're aware because he explained it on camera. Didn't call the supervisor. Told the tow truck to go ahead. The tow man said, I want to take my vehicle. The officer said, no, take the vehicle on camera.
Yes. Because it was already.
So the officer gave the okay to tow the vehicle without calling his supervisor. Once I told him to call his supervisor.
Right. Okay. Let's go on to one other topic.
Lieutenant. But now you have to pay me $100,000 because your officer.
Where'd you get that amount?
That's how much a Mercedes costs. He put my vehicle on a tow truck without putting it in neutral. You messed my engine up. I want a new vehicle. When he could have called his supervisor or lieutenant and avoided all of this. He refused to.
Let me know when
On camera. Go ahead. He refused on camera.
Yep, the supervisors were all aware of what
He didn't call them, sir. I got it recorded.
He did.
No, he didn't. I got the video footage, sir. I can show it to you. After the fact that my car was towed.
Yes.
If he would have called them when I asked, the car wouldn't have been towed and we wouldn't have had a lawsuit.
We didn't tow it.
Right. I have the video footage though, so you might want to see the video footage before you say something. He gave the okay and I'm recording everything. The judge is going to grant me my $100,000. Go ahead.
Your recording is going to be no good if we're talking over.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I could do 2 things at once.
All right. So we have body camera footage.
That's good, man. Good. Great. You should review it. That's not the homeowner. I would like to press charges. He lied. That's not the homeowner. That's illegal to do. Know the law. You just
already called the tow truck.
He's going to have his money. Can you release it? I'm going to put my key and move my vehicle right now. I won't park it right here, man. Right. He's going to get his money regardless, sir.
Well, you'd have to pay him now. He's already
he's going to get paid for coming out. Right. I just want to get my vehicle. man. That's
You can-
all.
You can get it from their tow yard.
It's not towed yet, sir. It's still in the driveway. I have my key and I'm here to
Sir,
get my vehicle.
There's a fee associated with what's already
Right, and
happened.
he's gonna get paid. Who called the tow truck? He's still gonna get his
the
money.
man that owns the house that you parked in his
Right,
driveway.
and I'm gonna get my vehicle out of his driveway. Can you release my vehicle, sir?
You're
So
good.
I can move it.
You're good.
You're not good to take my vehicle. That's illegal. I'm
No,
right here
you're
and
on-
telling them he can't take my car. I have my key. Do you know the law? I want to move my vehicle and you're holding it. It's not towed.
You're on
Can you disconnect my vehicle,
You're
sir?
on private property.
Right, and I'm trying to move my vehicle. You're stopping me from moving it. Driveway. Can you call your supervisor so I can get my vehicle out the driveway, sir?
Bro, there ain't no winning in this.
It's not no battle. You're being recorded just to let you know, Jack. I know the law and I have attorneys. You can't play with me. I have attorneys. Can you call your supervisor, sir? Sir, can you call your supervisor?
You're gonna take this.
You're not gonna take my vehicle. This is my car and I'm right here with my key.
Listen, sir, because
Can you call your supervisor before he takes my vehicle?
Well, if
And can
I'm
you
gonna-
untow
I'm gonna
your
listen-
truck? I asked you multiple times to call your supervisor and you didn't.
I don't want to drag it. Like, literally,
That's a
I'm not
lawsuit. I'm wait. Can you unhook it so I can remove it? Can you call your supervisor? Okay. You have to wait before you touch my vehicle for the supervisor. I'll see you at the precinct right now. I'm going to the precinct to make a report. What you're doing is illegal. I asked for your supervisor. You didn't get him. I'm going to make a report on you right now. What y'all doing is illegal.
Come back to this property.
I'll see you at I'm going to the precinct right now. Stop talking to me. I'm going to the precinct. I'll see you at the precinct. I'll see you at the precinct.
I know. I don't want to.
Sir, I'm not
How do you know about what happened?
Because I know, because I talked to the gentleman, and I also know if the police were involved. So, and the police called me personally.
Who called you personally?
The Tonawanda Police Department.
Who?
Do
What
not-
was their name? Miss
I
talking.
don't know, sir, but they called you or not. You did. Go ahead.
Are you picking up a car for the state police?
Yes, we are. We're picking up a vehicle. We have one at 75 Herb.
Okay, and do you have any ETA for that, please?
They're en route now.